Thomas, that I read also that once of your book in Bali, that how then anthropology convince us and peoples in Indonesia that how that the traditional system in Bali with Subak is in for my side that is about how then they can manage the soil, the land, and another natural resources such as waters and climate, etc., etc. That how then Pak Thomas can convince that even with the existing knowledge, the traditional knowledge, we can sustain, Pak.
Yeah, that's the question. I mean, I think ultimately, if we start from the assumption that all land is a gift from God, it's a sacred thing. We have to treat it with great respect. We cannot alienate it. We cannot destroy natural ecosystems without a strong moral justification. Then the justification is that we need to eat. We have a right to exist. We human beings, we have a right to exist, and we need to eat, and we need healthy food,
yes,
in sufficient quantity. And that's very important because we've departed from that principle. Not just the big corporations who, like most of the land that's being cleared, most of the forest, it's not for human food. It's for palm oil, some of it is used for biodiesel. Yeah. And it's about money and export earnings. It's not about kedaulatan pangan at all. They're not growing vegetables. They're not growing soybeans for tempeh or something. It's not like that. It's all about export and money making. And the same with the small farmers, like where I worked in Bali in the mountains. People were subsistence farmers. That means everyone grew everything they needed. Yeah. So everyone had this kedaulatan, this food sovereignty. Even each household, let alone each village, there was hardly any specialization. So they were full spectrum subsistence farmers. And now that's gone, it's gone. And why? They've all been taught by the government to try and make more money, and they themselves discovered a need for money because they had to pay for their children's schooling, transportation. These days it's, to recharge your HP and whatever, so they moved from a subsistence economy to a cash economy, and they had to make money. And so now they're all growing citrus fruit, maybe still a little bit of coffee, but mainly citrus fruit, some novelty crops like, avocados or mangoes or, but to be exported to Singapore, because it makes more money. And they don't think anymore about the moral justification of farming, to feed the people. Yeah. People have stopped caring about that. Then the moral justification for agriculture is now how to get rich quickly.